Hi, Darren Gebert here with 345 Auction. How are you? We have an auction coming up in the next couple of weeks that is going to feature a lot of clothing, or mostly clothing, as a matter of fact. We have some dresses, some men's suits, beautiful suits, and we also have some hats, really cool hats. Let's start with this particular one here. This is a Stetson, a fedora. I would say at least 50 years old, and it is in excellent condition. There might be one or two little spots, very small spots, where you would see some mothing. But on the whole, it is in excellent condition. The size is 7 5/8. And in fact, on the inside, it's not, you don't see any sweat stains here. It does say Stetson. It says Cottrell's in Denver, which is where it was purchased. And then over here you also have where it says Stetson, the Sovereign. And beautiful stuff. And it has that classic look. You know, men don't wear hats anymore, but this has that classic look. Now, on the other hand, we have some women's hats. And this one here is really interesting. This is called a fascinator. And I tell you what, I'm fascinated to know how this thing stays on, because it actually has a little weight on the top. If you tip your head forward, it tends to sort of fall down. It has feathers on the top. Let's take a look here. It is wire wrapped in fabric. I would say it's a good, well, let's see, let's put that up there. I would say that it's a good 50 years old in excellent condition. There's no dirt, there's no staining, there are no rips anywhere, there's no wire poking through. This is in the auction. I will put links below in the video description so that you can see any of these particular lots. Now on the other side here, let's see, this is a cool one. This is what I would consider to be something along the lines of 1960s modern. You know, I can see Twiggy wearing this. It's woven, a woven fabric. It has black patent leather here. I'm not entirely certain what the size is. It is a clover lane design, and this is again in excellent condition. For a 50-year-old hat, this is really beautiful. So let's take a look at another one. This one is, I think, my favorite in this particular auction. And I think you'll see why. There we go. It's fairly wide. I would say, almost 20 inches wide. And it's feathered. You can see the feathers here. Velvet across the top, feathers out to the side. It is a Marche design. You can see the Marche label there. It has a little wire right here that holds it on the head. But here's what I love about it. I can see someone in, let's say, the 50s, maybe Audrey Hepburn, wearing this in a movie. Let me move it around so that you can see it. It is really a stunning hat. And for vintage, I mean, can you imagine, Audrey Hepburn turns her head up and there's her face? It's just beautiful. Anyway, all of these hats are up for auction coming up in the next couple of weeks. I will put the links below in the video description so that you can check them out directly. If you would like to bid on any of these hats or any of the other lots that we have in this clothing auction, you will need to register first. Once you have registered, you can bid in any other 345 auction. So good luck. It's going to be a fun auction.